Hello and a warm welcome to Victoria House. Have you ever noticed how some decor trends come and go, but true elegance always endures? That's precisely what green and white vintage cottage decor embodies. I've always been drawn to spaces that feel both lived in and refined, where every piece tells a story and the colors bring a sense of natural harmony. Today, we're sharing the ultimate green and white vintage cottage decor secrets. We're going to show you how to infuse your living space with beautiful and elegant nuances that transcend fleeting trends, creating a home that feels eternally inviting and exquisitely charming. Let's get started. Welcome to Victoria House. Dive into the allure of green and white, a color combination that offers a fresh and classic look for any vintage cottage space. This subtitle explores why this palette is ideal for creating a serene and elegant atmosphere, discussing its historical significance in design and its ability to bring a sense of nature indoors. We will delve into various shades of green from soft sage to vibrant emerald, and how they harmonize with different whites, including ivory and pure white, to achieve diverse moods and enhance the overall aesthetic. Uncover the best vintage furniture pieces that effortlessly complement a green and white cottage theme. This segment guides you through identifying authentic vintage finds, from distressed armoires to clawfoot tables, and how to refurbish or repurpose them to fit your decor vision. Learn about the characteristics of different furniture eras, such as French provincial, farmhouse, and Victorian, and how to integrate these unique elements into your home while maintaining a cohesive look. Explore the art of bringing the outdoors in with lush greenery and delicate floral arrangements. This subtitle focuses on how plants, fresh flowers, and botanical prints enhance the natural, elegant feel of a green and white vintage cottage. We'll discuss popular indoor plants that thrive in various light conditions and how to arrange them effectively, as well as creative ways to use cut flowers from your garden or local market to add bursts of color and fragrance. Learn about the best types of vases and planters that suit the vintage aesthetic, and discover how even small botanical touches can significantly contribute to the peaceful ambience of your home. Discover how layering subtle details can transform your green and white vintage cottage from ordinary to extraordinary. This section highlights the importance of decorative elements such as lace curtains, embroidered linens, vintage tableware, and antique hardware. We'll delve into how texture, pattern, and the strategic placement of objects can create depth and visual interest without overwhelming the space. Learn to appreciate the charm of imperfections and the stories behind well-loved items, using them to add warmth and personality to every corner of your home. These small, thoughtful additions are key to achieving a truly refined and unique vintage aesthetic. Master the art of decorating your walls with a vintage cottage flair, emphasizing green accents and charming gallery walls. This subtitle provides ideas for creating cohesive wall displays using vintage mirrors, framed botanical prints, antique plates, and rustic signage. We'll explore various wall treatment options, including classic wallpaper patterns and paint techniques that provide a backdrop for your decor. Learn how to balance different elements and incorporate pops of green through artwork, shelving, or painted architectural features, ensuring your walls contribute to the overall cozy and elegant atmosphere. Bring the green and white vintage cottage aesthetic into your kitchen and dining areas, making every meal a delightful experience. This subtitle explores ideas for decor, from open shelving displaying vintage dishes to antique kitchen islands and charming pantry organization. We'll discuss harmonious color schemes for appliances, cabinetry, and dining sets, as well as creative ways to use green accents and natural elements. Learn how to create a functional yet charming space that perfectly blends rustic warmth with elegant simplicity for both everyday living and entertaining. Master the art of creating captivating vignettes that tell a story within your green and white vintage cottage. This subtitle guides you on arranging small collections of cherished objects, mixing textures and playing with heights to create visually appealing displays. We'll explore how to combine vintage books, antique trinkets, fresh flowers, and personal mementos to draw the eye and add character to shelves, mantels, and tabletops. Learn the principles of composition and balance to craft unique focal points that reflect your personal style and the harmonious theme of your home. Embrace sustainable living by incorporating eco-friendly practices into your green and white vintage cottage decor. This subtitle highlights the benefits of choosing repurposed, recycled, and upcycled items, reducing waste while creating a unique aesthetic. We'll explore how to find and restore vintage pieces, source natural materials, and make mindful choices that contribute to a healthier planet. Learn how to combine your love for vintage charm with a commitment to environmental responsibility, creating a beautiful home that is both stylish and sustainable. Discover how to layer textiles and linens to enhance the cozy comfort of your green and white vintage cottage. This section focuses on selecting fabrics like soft cottons, delicate lace, and quilted patterns in shades of green and white. We'll explore how throws, cushions, bedding, and window treatments can add warmth, texture, and visual appeal to your living spaces and bedrooms. Learn about mixing different patterns and textures to create an inviting and luxurious feel, without compromising the vintage charm. Extend the elegance of your green and white vintage cottage decor to your outdoor spaces, creating a charming garden oasis. This subtitle explores ideas for incorporating vintage elements like wrought iron furniture, antique bird cages, stone planters, and quaint garden statues. We'll discuss plant selections that thrive in a green and white color scheme, such as hydrangeas, white roses, and various green foliage. Learn how to design inviting outdoor nooks, patios, and pathways that blend seamlessly with your interior aesthetic, providing a serene retreat for relaxation and entertainment. Explore the transformative power of mirrors in enhancing the green and white vintage cottage aesthetic. This subtitle delves into how strategically placed mirrors can magnify light, create the illusion of space, and reflect charming decor elements. We'll examine a variety of vintage mirror styles, from ornate gilded frames to rustic wooden ones, and provide guidance on their placement to maximize their impact. Learn how to incorporate mirrors as focal points or subtle accents, effectively adding depth and elegance to any room in your home. And with that, we conclude our exploration of green and white vintage cottage decor secrets. From grand statements to tiny details, we've seen how easy it is to weave beautiful and elegant nuances into every corner of your home. This timeless aesthetic truly has the power to make any space feel inviting and filled with character. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more cottagecore and vintage decor ideas, then please give it a like, subscribe to the Victoria House channel, and leave a comment telling me your favorite tip. See you in the next video.